Hare Krishna. Myself Srivas Rasbihari from ISKCON Juhu. So now I will be speaking on how to learn from my mistakes. Now often people don't realize that they do mistakes sometimes. To accept that I have done some mistake itself is the beginning of how to learn from my mistakes. Most people in this world argue, debate, challenge a person who tries to correct him or try to give him a feeling that you have done something wrong. It hurts a person if you say that you have done something wrong. So the first thing starts to learn from our mistakes is to acknowledge that we have done some mistake. There is a saying in English that to err is human and to forgive is divine. So now quite often we see that in this world people do mistakes. Rather I would say that nobody can learn anything by doing without doing mistakes. When a small child wants to learn something, definitely the first thing what he does is it's mistake. He walks few steps, he falls down. He tries to cycle down, he gets wounds on his knees. He tries to operate something, he breaks it down. He tries to hold a glass, he slips it down. So mistakes should be taken in a sense that when we do a mistake, we should understand that we have done mistake, and by not repeating it next time. If we carry on our same mistakes again and again and we are not learning from their mistakes, I would say that that is the biggest mistake, and that is the mistake in true sense. An English philosopher says that I have not lost something if I have learned from my mistakes. Another factor for learning from our mistakes is you keep a record what mistakes you are doing. Learn from experienced people. When we do mistakes, we know we may just know that we have done mistake, but that doesn't end with a solution. We have to learn from person who is experienced. We have to take guidance, we have to take experience. There is something called as borrowed experience. If a particular person has walked down a path for and you happen to meet him, hey, you are coming by this way, does this way lead to a particular place? If you just ask him, he will tell you, no, this doesn't lead you there, probably the other way, and then you get some other people with whose help you can find out where exactly you want to go, how to go. So enquiry is key for enlightenment. So in our life, if we are keep on inquiring about how to do, what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, then there is a chance that even when we are doing mistakes, we learn from them, we evolve from them, and then we achieve something good in our life. So mistakes should be taken as stepping stone for success. When somebody does mistake, a superior person has a right to correct him. But the correction, when we get a correction for our mistakes, we should not see that the particular person who is correcting us is envious of me, he is willful of me, etc. We should see that he wants to give me guidance so that I can improve. And when we see situations, when we see people in this perspective, we can always keep growing. So there is a saying in English that every perfection has next stage. So even if we are apparently doing good, we should always inquire, we should take guidance, we should collaborate with others, and always keep progressing towards perfection, because perfection doesn't have a limit. And Krishna consciousness it's a basis of how one can perfect one's own life. So do take out time and understand what mistakes we are doing in our life. Give a time in your day. We have weekends, we have buffer time in our life. See what mistakes we are doing and how we can learn from them. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.